Hey guys, I'm the Great Jedi and welcome back to the channel. Today you're in for a crazy one, so buckle up and stay tuned because this is a wild ride. This is a pretty different video than what you guys are used to on this channel. It is still Star Wars related, of course, but I just wanted to do my part and spread the word on this thing because if this was your LEGO Star Wars collection or even my LEGO Star Wars collection, well, you could just imagine. Let's just get right into it. All right, here we go. I tracked down the thief who stole $200,000 of Lego. Let's get into it, baby.
In his life, collecting what's now known as the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection ever. It's estimated.
Also, I should actually start by saying I am not a lawyer. Okay, let me just start off. I don't know. Listen, I don't really do a whole lot of reaction stuff, so I don't know what I could get in trouble for legally and to a certain extent. I know about fair use and all that, but I don't know what I can say. I'm just gonna blurt out my opinion and what I'm thinking a little bit. All right. So if I give any like quote air quotes here legal advice, I'm not giving legal advice. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm just gonna start off by saying that. Okay. I don't know if I have to say that, but I'm saying it. All right. I'm just trying to play it safe here. So if I say something, that's what I'm thinking and what I believe. If I'm wrong, y'all in chat can correct me or someone else can correct me, and I'm totally down to learn. But I'm going to go off of what's my knowledge. All right, here we go.
To be worth around $200,000. And then the entire thing got stolen, and the police are actively working with the thieves to cover the entire thing up. But the craziest part is that the collector doesn't even know that his collection's been stolen. Yeah, the collector's son, Brian, well, he reached out to me because he has no clue how to break this news to his dad.
At this point, my father had a health episode. We can't bring any stress to him.
The reason he's reaching out to me is because the police are covering this entire thing up. And at this moment,
Crazy.
I promised Brian that I would not end this video until I get his entire world record Star Wars collection back. But anyways, the thief of this collection is actually a corporation called Bricks and Minifigs.
Bricks and Minifigs, the biggest toy
Bricks
store
and
of its kind.
Minifigs.
It's the largest toy store.
Bricks and Minifigs were not just your average Lego store.
For collectors, Bricks and Minifigs is basically seen as the best.
By the way, have any of you guys heard of Bricks and Minifigs? I haven't heard of Bricks and Minifigs until this point, but to be fair, I'm not a huge Lego guy. I love playing Lego Star Wars games and other Lego games, but I've never been one for like going out and buying the Lego sets, especially the Star Wars Lego sets, because they're just so darn expensive. I used to play Legos as a kid, like with Legos as a kid, but they weren't like any quote like individual sets. They were more of like the play Legos, and they were sets, but maybe it was just combined with a bunch of different sets. I just remember having a big bin and being able to play with different Legos, and I would just have to use my creativity, and some things wouldn't go together, and I'd make it work and all that stuff. But I don't know. The sets are pretty good though. Yeah, what, some of the Star Wars ones or what? Are you just talking about in general? Yo, what's going on, XL Universe? How's it going, man? Nice to see you, man. I first heard of it when I got to know about this thing. When was that? So this was posted when? This was posted 13 days ago now. Okay, so this is coming up on 2 weeks. I first found out, like, I first heard of it about a week ago. But I didn't know anything really about it. I just remember seeing the words Lego scandal and not really having the time to really look into it or anything. And then, I think it was 2 to 3 days ago where I was like, oh my gosh, this is kind of wild. We got to check this out. And I wanted to let you guys know about it because it gets insane. Apparently, it's not even all done. So I don't know how many parts he has, but this guy, Reckless Ben, by the way, all credit to him. I'm gonna give you guys the link as well. Put it in chat. I'll also do it at the end when we're done watching it. This is part 1 to his channel. So if you guys want to check it out without my reaction, there's that. I would definitely go give it a like for sure. Share it around, spread the word, all that stuff, because this guy has a Patreon, and apparently he sets up the parts before they go live on YouTube on the Patreon. I don't know how many parts he has. He has 2 parts out on YouTube and apparently some updates. I am not updated on this whole thing. I have seen bits and pieces and stuff, but I'm not all up to date, and I want to get all up to date. If not, maybe not all today, because this video alone is like an hour and a half. But I want to eventually get caught up. Like I said, I don't know how many parts he has. I know there's part 3 on Patreon right now. I know that, but apparently Bricks and Minifigs has already reached out again since this, and I don't know if there's a response from him or not. We'll check that out. But let's start with part 1, so that way you guys know what's going on.
Safest way to sell your Lego collections.
I'm selling my Legos. So what I'm planning to do with them is take them to my local Bricks and Minifigs.
Because there's so much positive media about them everywhere, Brian thought that this would be the perfect store to finally sell his dad's Lego Star Wars collection.
So I wrote up a contract.
In the contract, it says that these are still the family's Lego sets, but every time one gets sold, the store gets to keep a small percentage of each sale.
This was a store's worth of inventory. So that store that day was nothing but my dad's collection. Like all the shelves filled. They
That's
had to
crazy.
bring in extra shelves and filled the whole party room with shelves.
But the owner of the
That's a lot.
franchise, this woman, well, her husband had to actually...
So, correct, like I said, I'm not a big Lego collector, so correct me if I'm wrong here. But do people just buy the Lego sets? Do they play with them and then they put them back in the packages and then they're able to resell them like used? Or is this Lego collection, or do we not know? We could also not know. Or is it like normal for people to buy these Lego boxes if they've got a collection, not open them and then save them, and then keep adding onto their collection and then sell their collection? Do we have any like Lego experts, or people that are not even necessarily a Lego expert, but do we have any people that actually do like a lot of the Lego sets and stuff and know about all this? I would love some knowledge and insight on this. Same thing with the Bricks and Minifigs. I've never heard of this corporation until now. You know what I mean? Until this whole thing. So is this a normal thing that Bricks and Minifigs does? Like, do they basically just allow you guys to sell your Lego stuff in their store and they just take a small percentage? Like, is that their business model, or do they have some sort of special deal with Lego? I'm very confused by this, but I'm going to just go along with it. I don't know. Some people have JS. You got to tell me, what does JS stand for? I don't know what that means. Leaves them if they are collectible. If they are new, they're more expensive. Got you. Okay. That would be my assumption. So I'm assuming he just bought these not to build them, but just to add to his collection, or I don't know. Unless they are used and you could still... I don't know, man. I have no idea. If it's just in packages or saved for the investment, got you. Okay. All right. So I guess we don't know what his case is, but they look new. Maybe he just kept everything in really good condition.
leave
I
the
don't know. We'll
country due
continue.
to some work-related reasons.
My husband and I were planning on moving out of the country. I reached out to corporate to let them know, hey, this is something that's coming up in the next like 4 to 5 months.
She told the Bricks and Minifigs head corporation that she was planning on selling the store, so the corporation actually was able to find a buyer to buy it from her.
They let me know that they had somebody who was interested in purchasing a franchise in the area. He was going to be in town and he was going to stop by and just take a look at it. It wasn't until Brandon got there that he informed me that they were terminating my franchise agreement. We were getting threats from Brandon and from corporate that if we didn't leave the store immediately, the police were going to be called. I told corporate I wasn't comfortable leaving that night without the inventory. I was also told I was not going to be able to stay there long enough to do that inventory.
But we don't just have to take this woman's word for it. She was actually able to save all the security camera footage from that night, proving
Heck
that
yeah.
everything she just said is true.
All the footage and evidence is there in the security cam footage.
That's what we
It's
love to
him
see,
at
the evidence,
store
baby.
kicking her out. In that footage they sent us is Crystal asking him, how am I supposed to pay this guy? These are sets he has not been paid for.
These are ones that he has not been paid his percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets,
She's telling
I don't
him.
know how much I need to pay him.
That's a business thing. And
That's
not
a business
necessarily
thing?
yours. He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment liability.
His own corporation is
Okay.
sitting there on video saying they're going to take it.
After this
Yeah.
woman got kicked out of her own store, she called Brian explaining how corporate just came down and is now trying to take the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection without paying for it. So, Brian called the store to see what was going on.
Called the store and I said, what happened to Crystal? And he goes, well, that's kind of a private matter, but the corporation's taken over the store. there's something I can do to help you with. I said, well, yeah, I am the owner of about half your store's inventory. All those vintage Star Wars sets you have in there are ours.
Yeah,
and he goes, I don't know anything about that. I said, well, you better get to learn about it because I have a contract.
Better get to learning, buddy.
Evidence, like that is our collection.
Good.
So I went down to the store.
He has evidence
of
of stuff. That's good.
We're like, you need to let me in back and let me see the sets that you still have. All you have to do is let me in back. We can go that route or we can go to court. And the guy just looks at me, crosses his arms and goes, let me tell you what's going to happen.
Oh, jeez.
If we go to court, we're going to drag this thing out so long, and you're going to end up spending so much more money than your
jeez, these corporations,
you
bro.
would have gotten on it, that it ain't worth it, man. So if that's the route you want to go,
Unfortunately, a lot of the time, that ends up being true. And that, it sucks, but that's just the game. And it's stupid. It's not right. It's evil. But this is how these big corporations can get away with it. It's true. It's true. Collectors usually just buy it and they're into displaying it if they might take it out. But usually if it's for an investment, because set prices appreciate a lot after the sets get discontinued, they'll just keep it sealed. Ah, okay. That makes a lot of sense too. Which Lego Star Wars game we gonna play? We're gonna be doing Odyssey.
Just letting me walk in there and he goes,
but after this.
Dang. What am I to do at that point?
Bricks and Minifigs knows that this family, especially with the father's health, doesn't have the resources to take them to court. And almost mockingly, they've since flooded all of their social media with tons of pictures of Star Wars Legos.
Oh, rubbing it in their face?
Like they're just rubbing it in this family's face.
Yeah, what?
They stole the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection in the world, and they got away with it.
Everybody is absolutely baffled. How the hell can a corporation get away with doing this?
Ugh, money, man.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And why are the cops not helping?
But luckily for Brian, a YouTuber ended up catching wind of this story
and
created
matter.
a team of YouTubers to do whatever they could to get Brian his Legos back.
Well, let me think about that, because like, yeah, I don't know.
This is the full inventory of all the sets and minifigs. We can figure out how to get this guy his money. And
it should be a simple matter.
But right after they started, they instantly stopped working on this case.
But then again, they stole them. But then again, it's not a public. I don't know.
I called one of them to find out why.
So they were threatening legal action against us. You know, Bricks and Minifigs, which is a pretty big company who probably has way more resources.
Did I see that right? Did YouTube take it down? Hold on, let's get that back.
This is
cops not helping.
But luckily for Brian, a YouTuber ended up catching wind of this story and created a team of YouTubers to do whatever they could to
collecting weekly. Well, good for them for getting together and trying to help this dude out. That's awesome.
And his Legos back.
This is the full inventory of all the sets and minifigs. We can figure out how to get
this guy's big collection
and the stuff back.
But right after they started, they instantly stopped working on this case. So
Unreal.
I called one of them to find out why.
Unreal.
So they were threatening legal action against us. You know, Bricks and Minifigs, which is a pretty big company who probably has way more resources than we can, you know, really put up a fight against.
Bricks and Minifigs knows that they can just bully anyone that tries to expose them with frivolous lawsuits. And this left Brian feeling pretty hopeless.
It eats me alive.
That sucks.
I had terrible anxiety attacks over it, got put on medication. And I just kind of was like, okay, I just have to let these freaking things go right now. Because it didn't seem like I have any path to go, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I guess now it's time for me to get involved. So immediately I went to
By the way, I have no idea who this guy is. I don't know what his background is or anything other than this like situation of like what's going on. So I don't know what his channel is all about.
Some friends.
So when he says he's getting involved, I don't know what I'm in for. But apparently, I'm in for a ride, so let's get it.
Driving 16 hours to this Bricks and Minifigs store, and I will do literally whatever it
16
takes.
hours.
Even if I have to take down the entire police force, I will stop at nothing
Oh,
until this family gets their entire
let's get it,
Lego
baby.
Star Wars collection back. And now 16 hours later, we're finally pulling up to the Bricks and Minifigs store. So I started a pair of spy camera glasses. That's what I'm gonna use to film this. And honestly, I kind of just want to hear Bricks and Minifigs side of the story.
Hi, how's it
All right,
going?
I like that. Fair, fair.
It's pretty good.
Hear both sides.
So basically, my friend
I like how they're
said
starting
that,
out.
You guys have some of his Legos, I think, and he told me to come here and see if I could pick them up.
Who's your friend?
I think they're Brian's Legos. It's like
I mean,
Star Wars.
I don't think, like, if he did this, I mean, I don't even know if they would let's just say they were willing to give it, which obviously is not the case, right? That's why they're going through all of this. But even if they were, they're not going to give it to Brian's friend. They're going to give it to Brian, but
First collection set, I think.
he's just there to get their story. I understand.
Go ahead and leave now.
Really?
So you could go ahead
It's
and leave
crazy.
now, or I will call the police for harassment.
Well, I'm not harassing you.
No, you are. Hi. You want to watch the cameras? I'm being harassed. Watch the cameras. I am being harassed. You need to
Harassed?
Literally, all I did was just bring up that my friend has some Legos in their store, and the manager started freaking out on me. But I wasn't going to leave the store without hearing her side of the story. Before showing up, I printed out a copy of the contract the store made with Brian, saying
He has to be careful too, because it's not a public place. It is a privately owned business, so they can ask you to leave. Otherwise, you can get trespassed. But I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying legally, if you're gonna play the game, they can trespass you. But I will say, like, I don't know why she's reacting that way right
that
away.
all of these Lego sets
kinda
will
weird.
remain his until sold. Because I have a contract,
They have a contract for
Before
this?
showing up, I printed out a copy of the contract the store made with Brian, saying that all of these Lego sets will remain his until sold. Because I have a contract, legal reason to be here, legally this does not count as harassment. Instead,
Yeah,
the
it's
manager
definitely
should
not
be checking the store's
harassment. I mean, her claiming harassment is ridiculous. There's no shot.
inventory to see if these sets are still in their store.
Well, so here's still all of the Lego sets you guys still have.
I don't have anything to do with that, and I don't want that. You can go ahead and leave, and I'm going to ask you one more time. This is the last time. I do not want that. You're not handing me anything.
I tried for a long time just to get her to look at this contract, but finally she gave me an answer of why she can't help me.
He's been supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
Basically what the manager's saying is that if someone did steal the Legos, it wasn't her, it was corporate. But little does the manager know, I already did this. I literally went to the corporate Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
Yeah, baby.
And this was corporate side of the story.
You have to talk to the store owner.
Of course, the endless circle, the endless loop. Oh my gosh, have I been through this? So I feel like there's at least one instance we can all point to in our lives where this has happened. And it's just like, you've got to be freaking kidding me.
They're all locally owned and operated. We can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You
Oh
have to
my
take it up with them.
gosh.
It's your thing with them.
I would never deal with this
So
company.
I showed the manager what corporate Bricks and Minifigs said.
This is
When
horrible.
corporate tells me this, I'm supposed to come back to the store, right? And so it kind of seems like you're going against what corporate's saying.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I'm happy that's what corporate told you. For the last time, I'm asking you to leave the store.
Can you give me a reason to leave, I guess?
Have you guys heard me ask him several times?
I don't know about you guys.
He didn't, oh my gosh, he did not ask how many times you asked him to leave. He asked why. You didn't give him a reason
But
why.
To me,
I mean, she doesn't
it kinda
have
seems
to
like
legally,
the only
but
reason she's asking me to leave the
still.
store is to cover up this $200,000
right.
theft.
You need to leave. How many times have you been asked to leave?
He's been nothing but respectful.
You need to leave. I've asked you to leave. You need to leave. You need to. I've asked you how many times to leave.
He don't care. He's not like,
Eventually, the owner of the store called in and asked if he could talk to me.
Are you the owner of the Bricks and Minifigs store?
Yeah, why? What you got?
So basically, I just wanted to get some of the Legos back that you guys still have. I think I'm looking for the clone turbo tank.
Why do you think you would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, at least I confirmed the
inventory.
Legos are still here. The only thing is the owner's claiming that he's the owner of these Lego sets. I mean, it's pretty stupid of him to say that, considering I'm literally holding a copy of the contract he made with the store that
That's
said
true.
that this Lego Star Wars collection is not
This
the
is
store's
true.
property. It's the family's property. The contract makes all of this very clear, so I want to give him one more chance to answer a little bit better.
Well, I just want to get it back to my friend. He said he couldn't get it back, so I was just wondering if I could just come pick him up. Because you guys still have him, right?
Bro, why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, it's his. He owns the Legos.
Huh? He doesn't own the Legos.
Well, yeah, we have a contract. He does own them.
No, bro, are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
Josh, the police are showing up right now.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, at least the police are here now, so once I show him the contract we're in with the store, we can finally get the Legos back.
Basically, we have, I think it's like $200,000 worth of Lego sets that we just have them in the store, and we just like to pick them up, I guess, because they were going to sell it for us, but I guess they're not selling it for us anymore.
But does it sound like they want you here, right? So they
well, but they have our sets, though, yeah.
I understand that. Right here, the factor is that they don't want you. They're a private owned store, and they don't want you on the site. Okay.
But I don't
That's
want
fine.
them to
Show them the
keep
contract.
The Lego sets, though.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
The police officer literally didn't care at all that the store just stole $200,000 worth of Legos. For
That's
some
crazy.
reason, he made it seem like I was the bad guy.
So
I've seen I don't know if you guys are familiar with like the show Cops and stuff, but I remember seeing one where the cops, I mean, I don't know what state they were in too, but they did handle a situation where these people had a contract and they made them, like, they didn't have to go to court or anything. They just basically made them pay up because they had the receipt of purchase or whatever. And that was with a car too. So, I mean, it wasn't like a little thing. So I don't know what was different about that case versus here, or maybe it's just different laws in different states. But
so if you come back,
yes, what does this have to do with trespass? I mean, listen, we get it. The trespassing is a separate issue, though. Just
you could be arrested. Okay.
Oh, so how
can't
do
he
I,
look at the
get
contract?
The Legos
and-
back then if I can't go in the store?
Okay, we talked about that. Do you understand the trespass portion? If you come back, you will be arrested.
That's wild.
So.
Okay. Again,
Okay.
if you come back, we're in the car, and we're gonna arrest you.
Brian did warn me that the police are actively trying to cover this up. So Brian and I are now officially trespassed from the store, and if we ever come back to ask for his own Lego collection back, then we are going to be arrested.
Of course they would
Is there,
trespass Brian.
I guess a reason why they're able to
Jeez.
just take all the Legos and not give it back, or?
So we just gotta leave.
So you just gotta leave now. Like, he just completely ignores his question. Like,
Okay.
he's out of there. There's nothing you can do right now.
I'm not allowed to be in the.
He's
parking
already
lot?
out.
So this is all private property.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is private property too? Whatever. I just walked to a public sidewalk right there. So what? Then ask him. What the heck?
Which is like the whole location of the video. So how do I film a video at Bricks and Minifigs now if I can't even legally go back there?
So, to continue the video without getting arrested, I went back to Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices. And the Bricks and Minifigs CEO, the guy who runs the entire company,
All right.
McNeff, he personally came out to talk to us.
So what's going on?
So you guys are holding some of our Legos?
Hey, at least they were even able to get a hold of this dude. I feel like if I try to get a hold of a CEO, I'm going to get the run around circle stuff where I can barely even get to him. It'd take me a while just to get to him.
They came out to talk to us.
So what's going on?
They put in a lot of work
So you
behind the
guys are
scenes
holding
here.
some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
No.
Is that a lie?
No.
That's a lie. You did take the Legos.
No. So we have our attorneys have visited. Like again. So who's
Brian Mansell.
Okay, and who is that?
He's a guy who had he had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your guys' store.
Nope. Never happened.
I mean, it did happen, yeah. It does happen.
What was the other dude's name at the beginning that had, I think he was wearing something blue, where he came in with the previous store owner and he said that they're going to be taking everything over? What was that dude's name? Did him and this guy not talk? I mean, they obviously got to talk. I mean, he's sent by corporate and this dude's the CEO, right?
Yeah, because his Legos were in the store and you guys took them. I know you think lying to us right now is kind of like helping you out.
I'm not lying to you.
Well, We both know you're lying, but...
No, we don't know that.
So I showed him some social media posts his own company made that are still up that claims that these are Brian Mansell's Lego sets.
Oh my gosh, it even claims that it's his. That's crazy, bro.
Still holding on to are worth $200,000. But all of these claims are from his own company. We just caught the CEO of the entire company red-handed in a lie.
Dude, what?
Yeah, it's crazy to me
How
that
are
even
they?
the CEO is in on this cover-up.
Now he's so rage
Now that we
baiting.
just caught the CEO in this lie, I wanted to let him know that it's gonna be much
They're
easier
full of
if he
it.
just gives us the Legos back now.
They're posting that crap. They gotta
Now,
know.
It's gonna be a lot easier for you guys, you know?
No, they know. They would
I
have
think
trespassed
you
the
guys
dude
would
and
prefer the easy way.
start ignoring. Yeah, no.
The
They
hard
know.
way, I don't think you guys are really gonna like it.
No, okay.
But we're getting back either way, so it's like you can either...
You can leave. If you come back here, we will call the cops. If you don't leave right
What's
now...
up, John Plays SC, man?
You
Hope you're
don't
doing
wanna
well.
do the easy way?
So you're threatening me. What you are doing right now is...
Threatening you with what?
So,
Extortion?
catching you guys in illegal activity, that's illegal on me.
Oh my gosh.
You've been asked to leave. Please leave.
And with that,
Crazy.
Bricks and Minifigs has made their decision.
They're
They presented
lying
very
so horrible,
politely
they
with
are.
the easy way, and they said, heck no. Well,
Time to go
you've
the
only
hard
left me
way,
one
baby.
other option, which is the hard way.
Let's go.
But now it's pretty much the super hard way because
Yeah.
the police are protecting them. If I ever go back to the store, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay? You understand that?
So we all regrouped together to rewatch the footage I've gotten so far. And there was one thing the manager said that might be a way forward for us.
I have not heard anything from the owner.
You didn't threaten him. He was asking questions. Yeah.
Can I talk to the owners then, or...
You go ahead and call the owners.
Get their number?
I'm not giving it to you.
Why won't you give it to me?
Well, they've got the name. They know it's
Isn't that the
somebody.
logical next step before
I mean,
we
it
go
could
to
be a
the
fake
owner?
name, but I doubt it. They've got the name Josh already because, she said, "Josh, I'm calling the
Right
cops."
there, right?
I have the Lego sets you guys have, but I don't have the owner's number, no.
Like in the footage.
So, yeah, if you give me if that's what you want me to do, then you could give me the number and I can...
No, I want you to leave.
Of course, they
Basically,
won't
she's
give them the
putting
number.
all of the
They,
blame on
oh
the
my
owner.
gosh, I had an experience, not like this, but kind of similar, where, oh my gosh, I was in an office. I don't know if I've already shared this with you guys or not. I was in an office, and I was trying to get what I need to get, what was mine. Okay, almost like this type of scenario, right? But it wasn't Legos. It was a certain piece of paper. So I needed to get my piece of paper that I've already applied for, and it's been done. Like, they said to come pick it up and all this stuff. I go pick it up, and this lady that I'm talking to, by the way, she had a very bad attitude. She ends up saying, "Oh yeah, no, they didn't approve it." And I'm like, "What do you mean they didn't approve it? I got a message to come here and everything." And I'm like, "I finished this over 6 months ago. I need to receive this." And she was like, "Yeah, no." And I was just like, "Okay, then. Who's the person who's supposed to approve it and didn't?" She didn't want to give me a name, and I was like, "You need to give me something. That way I know where to go to." And she kept trying to point me to the website. "Oh, it's on the website. Oh, it's on the website." I'm like, "Okay, what if I can't access your website? Because their website's like really stupid. Like it's so bad." So she eventually gives me this card with the email on it, and I'm like, "Can you give me your number? Like, is she here? Can I talk to someone in person?" And she's like, "No, she's not here." She didn't even bother checking or whatever. She's like, "No, she's not here," or whatever. I'm like, "Where's her office? Is it here or is it in like a different building?" And she's like, "No, it's back there. But here, you just email her when you get a chance." And I'm like, let me get the number. She did give me the number, so I did appreciate that. So I could see, like, if she didn't give me the number, that would suck. I end up going right outside, or literally go out of the building, and get back in my car, and I call up the number, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm right outside this building. It says that you did not approve this when I've got all the paperwork saying that I should have already gotten it approved and that I'm supposed to come pick it up. And right now, I try to come by your office. They say you're not there." And she's all like, "Oh, I'm in my office. Come back in for a minute." I kid you not. So I come back in. I get to basically cut the line because I'm waiting hours just to talk to these individuals. And then we go from there. But oh my gosh, dude, I can't imagine. Like they won't even give you the numbers,
store, which is good to find out.
Ridiculous. Yeah, the wild classic runaround.
She's not
Exactly.
giving me the owner's number.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, if you could give me a number and we could call
I'm not
him.
giving you anything except for calling the police.
But you told me to call the owners, right?
You're absolutely right, but
I swear Bricks and Minifigs was really good, but apparently not. Interesting. Maybe it's just, well, I don't know. There's the overall corporate stuff. So I don't know.
number?
No, I don't have any of their numbers.
Dang.
That's why I was like, corporate keeps telling me to contact the owners of the store, but with no contact info. So I try to contact the store, and the store hangs up on me and says I'm harassing them.
Yeah,
The manager
ridiculous.
is really trying
What
to
a
protect the
joke.
store owner from getting in trouble.
What a joke.
So if she's not going to give me his number, I'm just going to have to find it a different way. When she hands me the phone,
how's he gonna find
be able
it?
to see his name and number. Josh Lego. Well, we found out the owner's name is Josh.
I mean, we already knew that
However,
just for the
number
conversation.
was way too blurry on the spy glasses.
Oh,
So blurry. So I checked the store's Instagram to see if it follows anyone named Josh.
Smart.
Which it doesn't. So
Of
I checked their
course not.
business records, but everything got scrubbed. This owner is really going to any length he can to stay fully anonymous.
That's crazy.
After watching
Makes
the
sense,
footage
though.
over and over, my final conclusion is, yeah, the manager sucks. But she's not really the mastermind of this whole thing. She's just protecting the mastermind of this whole thing. Because she's brainwashed. But luckily for me, through my YouTube career, I've infiltrated tons of cults, and I've personally experienced some of the most intense and crazy brainwashing in the entire world. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I'm pretty sure that I could brainwash one of these Bricks and Minifigs employees way harder than any
Are we
corporate offices
serious?
could.
We are serious. We're going down this
that's
road.
the plan. Brainwash the Bricks and Minifigs employees to be on my side.
He's not kidding.
I'm starting a Lego cult.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
a true cult would never actually call themselves a cult. They always disguise themselves
This
as
is
something
true.
else. So, yes, I'm actually just starting a regular old Lego club. Yep, that's what we're calling it. My friend Victor is going to be the cult recruiter. I dressed him up to look like a famous YouTuber, so he would look powerful, and the employees here will have to
Look
listen to him.
powerful. The gold jacket.
My
Stains
name's
the
Victor.
backwards
We're
hat.
going to Bricks and Minifigs.
Oh.
Let's go. All right, guys. We are heading into the store right now.
He was doing amazing, but we had to make sure that these employees know that Victor is the real deal.
Dude, that's crazy. Hey, let's go. Just watching. Yo, we got a fan over here.
All their
1, 2,
friends
3.
faking it.
Toys for
Heck
everyone.
yeah.
Yeah. Real quick pick. Hey, I'll send you that clip later, all right?
There's no shot this works.
So far, everything we had set up was working perfectly. But now, we have to come up with some type of way
Just to get
one of
the
these
dude's
employees
number?
out of the store so we can brainwash them.
Hey, what's going on? So we're filming a quick video. Maybe you and her want to do like
I
some
don't
kind
know.
of challenge for like
I don't know if these employees would have it.
$100.
I mean, sure.
Maybe.
I'm down for that. I don't want to.
What's happening right now? Do they believe it?
He's doing the challenge. Hell yeah, they're believing the challenge.
3, 2, 1. Yellow. Go, 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 go.
And these employees started their YouTube challenge. And yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward to this part. I'm not gonna torture you guys with all this. All you really need to know is that this girl ended up winning.
High five, sweet.
Winner, chicken dinner!
How's it
Calling
going?
producer.
We're partnering with the local Lego club, and we're gonna kind of do like an award ceremony. Like the Lego club wants to
Lego
host the
club.
award ceremony for you. So, yeah.
And just like that, she's in. So we traveled deep into the woods and waited for this employee to show up. And with that, our new cult member has arrived.
You're the Lego queen.
Yes, she's the Lego queen.
Before you can brainwash someone, they have to be open to it. And most cults achieve this by making the new recruit seem like the most special person
This
in
is true.
the world.
Official best employee of Bricks and Minifigs.
The winner goes to Caledonia.
Giving her all the attention, bro. Oh my god.
Lego queen. Lego queen. Lego queen.
This is
Lego
crazy.
Queen. Lego queen. Lego queen. Lego queen. Lego
Insanity.
Another thing I've personally seen a lot of cults do is they instantly give new recruits power. If people feel
Of course.
powerful, they're less likely to think that they're the ones that are being manipulated. So we
course.
gotta give this girl some power.
You give me power?
Yes.
Yeah, we're giving you power. You're the most
Queen says, Jump. I feel like I can do anything I want.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Beautiful dog pile.
You know what? I have a feeling that once the corporation
Lastly,
saw this
all
video, they
cults
probably
do
fired
group
her.
rituals to make you feel like one
Which would
with
suck.
the group. So now we have to
But
become
I
one
just
with
have
this
that feeling.
Bricks and Minifigs employee.
I don't know. Like I said, just my opinion.
Brick
I
by
don't know.
brick.
Brick by brick.
Brick by brick.
Yes.
Brick by brick. Brick by brick. Brick by brick. Brick by.
Little by little, man. That's how you build
employee
stuff.
is fully
Brick by brick.
brainwashed.
Which works
Okay, maybe not
perfectly
fully brainwashed,
with this
but
Lego.
we definitely did a much better job at
Lego
brainwashing her
scandal.
than corporate Bricks and Minifigs did. So hopefully now I'm finally safe to bring up these Star Wars Lego sets.
We heard something about like some like Star Wars sets.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that or?
I know some of it. They were gonna reimburse him for everything, and then I think they did, and he's still upset about everything, which I get.
They reimbursed him for everything?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any of his stuff on the shelves.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have any of it.
But just like every other cult member out there, these employees have been told a lie and are now willing to pretty much die to defend this lie. But good thing now, she's been brainwashed even harder by our cult, and our cult is now going to give her the freedom to finally be able to think logically about this situation.
So we think they've been lying to you. So these were all the sets in the store, and they're all metadata timestamped.
Wait, we do have these ones.
Yeah, those are all his.
No, some of them I think we do still have.
Yeah, I know you guys do. You showed me one of them when I asked.
Wait.
Oh my gosh.
It's called one of you?
Yeah, all I did was.
Oh my.
You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested?
Jeez.
Now that we have a Bricks and Minifigs employee on our side, it's time to finally complete our mission and
Get 'em.
Josh the owner's number.
Wait, but you have like their numbers and stuff, right?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, did he give you Josh's number? Can I take a picture of it?
Yeah.
Heck yeah!
Oh, nice.
Well, now that I have the owner's
No
number,
way.
it's time to give him a call.
Yeah!
Hello, this is Josh.
Hello. I'm just calling to get my Legos back. I think they told me to talk to you about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what Legos?
I think it's the Star Wars set. I have a list. I can kind of pull it up. I was just wondering,
Huge list.
how we can get them back. Should I, like, if I get your okay, I can just walk in the store and.
I don't know what Legos you're talking about, dude. What Legos?
Start listing. Yeah, start listing them off.
I think one of them's called like the Super Trooper set. I think we got, what else is there?
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going.
You don't?
Since Josh was pretending to not remember any of the Star Wars sets that make up half of his store's inventory, I decided to send him over a picture of the contract his store is in.
Yeah.
Contract is it? I didn't sign a contract.
You don't have to. You took over the store.
And now I finally understand the legal loophole that Josh is using to get away with this.
Wait, what?
It's probably the stupidest loophole I've ever heard in my entire life. Josh is claiming that it's not his name on the contract, it's the previous owner's.
It
which
doesn't
makes
matter.
No sense because in the security camera footage, he tells the previous owner that he's going to be the one taking over the contract now.
Well, by law, they have to. That's how it works.
And I guess this is some sort of just contract loophole he's trying to use to steal the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection.
Can't get out of that.
In order for me to be under contract, I have to sign something.
Nuh-uh, no you don't.
Or you had to take it over from the previous owner,
Yeah, yeah.
Nope, that's not how the law works.
He's wrong. That
Yeah,
is
it
how. Yeah, that's how it works.
It is?
It is.
So-
Yeah.
If the law works, then sue me for it.
Oh
You don't
my
just want
gosh.
to give the Legos back? Like,
They're doing the classic corporate want to do the run around.
I'm calling the police right now.
Oh my gosh.
And you guys are
Drag
gonna
it
be
out.
arrested for harassment.
do you
He
feel
knows they
threatened
won't
right now?
sue him.
Yeah.
That's why they
I'm
keep
surprised
threatening
at how
it.
much
They
the
don't
owner
think they're
wanted us
actually
to
gonna
sue
do it. That's their cop out answer every time. They're like, oh, just sue us if you think we're, because they know their chances of them doing it are so slim because they're gonna give them such an uphill battle of them playing the game, and then if they somehow do, they're still gonna basically make it so bad for them where they're gonna drag it out like they threatened the other dude forever, and it's gonna cost more than what the collection's even worse. It's horrible.
He wants this because Brian already tried to sue him and it didn't work.
We've been to a couple attorneys and they basically spelled it out saying here's the path that's going to happen if you go down each of these routes. They're now in Spain, so we're getting into that whole international thing. Just to have them an injunction on the store to have them go back and prove what they sold and not. That's like $60,000-$70,000.
That's
Bricks and
wild.
Minifigs knows that Brian and his dad don't have
That's how
nearly
man.
enough
That's the game.
resources to sue a company
But
as big as
sucks.
Bricks and Minifigs.
He's like, we're gonna keep these. You're gonna walk away from this. You're not coming back. And if you choose to sue us, we will drag this out in court till it is well past what this collection is worth.
So let's lay out the puzzle pieces really quick. If Brian and his dad sue Bricks and Minifigs, it's gonna ruin their lives. And by the way, this Bricks and Minifigs company has been treating this family. I only think it's fair if they're the ones that get their lives ruined. In order to make things right, it looks like we gotta do this.
All right, this is where it's
Now, Bricks
getting
and Minifigs has their
good.
life ruined, and you can see Brian.
Don't break the law,
us,
y'all.
We are the ones now doing the illegal activity.
So I told my group the plan. We have to do something illegal.
I thought you said you didn't want to do anything illegal.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
but
it's-
the thing is, they're getting screwed because of it, because they would have to upfront the cost.
Yeah,
and then if
but
they take us to court, then
they're gonna screw you worse. They've got money, you don't, buddy. That's the
Group is in.
difference.
So now it's time to do an illegal business move against Bricks and Minifigs. Let's just hope that they take the bait and sue us.
What I was thinking is, what's the easiest way to get them to sue us? We steal their name.
Jeez.
Oh man.
Perfect. First, I went to Google Maps and took a screenshot of the sign outside their store. I got rid of their tagline
Yes.
because it's boring.
Oh
And I
my
changed it to,
gosh.
We steal from old people.
Amazing.
And now the tagline's actually accurate. Also added a cute little company logo. And this is my plan of how I'm gonna make it into court with Bricks and Minifigs for free. Once we're in court, we can finally hold Bricks and Minifigs accountable for stealing the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection. And of course, they're also gonna try and get me in trouble, but this is where I'm gonna make my grand reveal. You see, this entire time, my company name was actually called We Steal From Old People. Yeah, the words Bricks and Minifigs, that's just the company tagline.
Oh
in America,
my.
there's no specific law that says whether the tagline
Yes.
has to be above or beneath
Yes.
the company name, so I'm just allowed to do this.
Let's
People are just
freaking
assuming
go.
that Bricks and Minifigs, when that's really just the tagline of our company.
This
and
guy's
our
the real
company name is
deal.
actually We
Heck
Steal From Old
yeah.
People.
Heck yeah.
And now, because I'm actually not stealing their name, it's gonna be so easy for me to win this court case. And Brian's gonna get his entire Star Wars Lego collection
Yeah.
back. All while Bricks and Minifigs pays for all the legal fees. So I registered We Steal From Old People as an official Oregon company.
This is
Now that the company's
wild.
legally approved, I made a website, and you can visit us at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. You can help
Oh
support us
my
by buying some of
gosh.
our We Steal From Old People merch, or give us a call. But as you can see, we have great reviews. And so now to promote this website, I'm going to put my company logo directly over top of the Bricks and Minifigs company logo. So I asked ChatGPT what the dimensions of this billboard is. Sick.
I don't
I'm
know if they
making my
can
logo with the
cover it,
exact same
though.
dimensions.
Yes, dude!
Legally.
Oh my god! It looks exactly the same.
This is where we
Probably
start to
just take it
realize
off
we are taking
anyways.
this way further than just a bad business practice. I'm pretty sure putting my logo over their logo
Yeah.
is actually criminally illegal.
But luckily for us, though, if we go back to the beginning of the video, Bricks and Minifigs actually gave us a solution of how any company pretty much can get away with this.
You have to talk to the store owner.
Yeah,
Like, they're all locally owned and operated. We can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions. For sure.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it off
Should
the
have
map.
said that.
It's your
Oh, they're gonna use
So
that.
basically, if you put
Heck
all the
yeah.
blame on your lower franchises, you're safe. So I registered 5 franchises under my We Steal
No
From Old People
freaking
company.
way.
The owner of the first company.
Ooh, I want to be an owner.
Congratulations, you're a franchise owner! If you choose to
This
put
is
banners
unbelievable.
on their store, I can't get in trouble for anything.
Oh my
Every one of
gosh.
My friends is now a legal franchise owner of
Yes.
We Steal From Old People.
Brick by brick. Brick by brick. I'm convinced. Brick by brick. Dude, how much money did they invest into this, trying to get their Legos back? It's kind of proven the original point. I mean, I don't know, man. Because I'm noticing they're not monetizing the video. There's no ads on it. And I don't know if they can legally. They might run into some legal
Each of my
issues.
franchise
Maybe, I don't
owners is
know.
allowed to make their own
I
decisions
feel like they
on how
shouldn't,
want to run the company.
but
and what they've decided is that they're getting
they might try
two
and get them on
pumpkins,
like,
and they're going to use these pumpkins to support
I don't know,
this
a
tarp, and they're
civil
gonna climb up the
defamation
bricks
case,
and
even if
things
it doesn't
going,
end up
and they're
going
gonna
through,
hang
just
our
to milk
logo
their
over
resources,
top of
you
their
know, or
logo.
something.
And I basically just sit down here
I
and
don't know. It's what corporations do.
have my franchise owner do everything for me.
And we did it.
Oh,
And the
jeez.
sign is way too small. What the heck, ChatGPT?
Yeah, that's why you don't rely on AI, man. Classic tape measure will definitely beat AI.
We're still going on with the plan.
Jeez.
2, 1, let's go.
And it's funny because AI, ChatGPT feels so confident when they give you that solution and that answer. It's this. No. I finally got ChatGPT to confess that they've been lying to me, going down a crazy rabbit hole. Yeah, crazy stuff.
Bricks and minifigs we steal from old people company booth.
Always
right
double
outside
check,
of their
man.
entrance.
Don't trust
If anyone wants to
AI.
walk into the Bricks and Minifig store, they have to get through me and my merch.
And I have all of the court papers already filled out if they want to sue me. Hopefully they take
I
the
love
bait.
it.
What up? You want to buy some merch?
Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah, we also
That's
got some
crazy.
steal from
They're gonna
people
try and get them to
bags
sue them so that
honestly,
way
what they're
they
doing in the
waste the
store
money
is so gross,
versus
it's probably gonna
them.
make
I love
all the
it.
customers throw up.
Do you have an XL? Large. Well, we stopped a customer from going into Bricks and Minifigs, and he left with our merch.
It was going pretty good, and I was stopping a lot of customers from entering the actual Bricks and Minifigs store.
Wait, cut? Okay. Yeah, I might just be out here all day. This is going very well.
It was almost going too well.
It's basically the end of the day now. They haven't really seen me because these windows are tinted, I guess.
In order to get the store's attention, my friend Jay is going to walk into the store just pretending to be a normal customer and ask what's going on.
Is this the main store or is it the one that's out front?
Wait, like, is this the main entrance?
Yeah. No. I'm saying like.
You haven't noticed?
The counters, there's two. There's one here and then one outside.
No, there's a guy who's selling stuff out front. I don't know what he's selling.
Talk about being aware of your surroundings, bro. She's just laughing.
Hello, you want to buy a shirt? What? If you want to buy one, I can give you 50% off if you want.
No, you cannot be out here doing this.
Why not?
Were you the guy that was just trespassed out of here?
This video is so well done and amazing.
The cops right now.
Told you guys.
This is a problem. The police told me yesterday that if I ever come back to this store in my lifetime, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay? You understand that?
Uh-huh.
And as you can see, they still haven't sued me. I can't just give up on the plan before being sued. So I did a switcheroo with this
Oh
guy.
my.
He's wearing my exact
Oh
same
my
clothes,
gosh,
and his legal
2000
name is also
IQ.
Ben. And once the police find out that they
His
caught the
name's
wrong
also Ben?
I'm gonna be
No shot.
far away.
It was so cold.
Oh my. Yes.
Freezing, but I think I got far away enough at least. But anyways, back to the store. The police instantly tried removing our booth because us stealing their name is very illegal. But if we want to get away with this crime, all we have to do is copy Bricks and Minifigs. We have to put all of the blame on an anonymous corporate person. And then
They're doing
when
the
they ask who
classic
corporate is,
switcheroo.
we just don't tell them.
Oh, hell, this is
Doing
corporate.
exactly
We
what they
steal
did
from
to
old
them.
people. How's it going?
You do what?
Well, the corporation's called We Steal From Old People. And our tagline is Bricks and Minifigs. We're a legitimate business, so yeah. What?
Who am I talking to?
I love this because he's playing the game. Like, in other words, he's actually not doing anything illegal. He's actually doing everything right, but playing the dumb system. Just like what the corporations are doing. They're playing, like, it's not a level playing field because obviously the corporation has money versus this was like the little guy, right? But overall, we can see that we've got two people willing to play the game, and I think that is what makes this so special and why this is going viral. This is amazing. I love the chess game that's going on here. Playing the system.
Oh, I'm just the owner that runs it. Who am I talking here? This is the owner of We
Oh
Steal
my
From Old
gosh,
People.
bro.
It kind of seems like a civil matter, doesn't
Yes.
it? Like, we have the plaintiff's claim if they want to...
Oh, that music.
And now, Bricks and Minifigs finally gets a taste of their own medicine. They're now in a situation the police can't
loving
help
that
them
beat.
with. The only way this will ever
Hopefully it's not
end
copyrighted.
is if they sue us. So I went back to the Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices to see if the CEO of this company would sue me.
Going about things the way that you continue to do this is not the right way.
He's upset. He's upset.
So what's the right way then?
Yeah, it was the right way.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Harassment. Jeez. That's their favorite word.
Vandalize the store.
Vandalize this. This is why him recording everything is perfect. He's got all the evidence.
That you have.
I mean,
so
whatever,
what?
My franchises do
And?
underneath me. I guess that's I can't really control them. I'm just corporate, I guess.
Call the police then.
Registered franchise?
If he's not allowed. Wait, hold up. He's not even allowed back in the store. So you're telling me that he is claiming that he is going into the store that's already, he could already be arrested, and then vandalizing it, and then not calling the cops to get him arrested, to get him off their back? Nah, he's full of crap.
Yeah.
What states are you registered in?
Oregon.
You're a registered franchisor, so...
Yeah, I'm actually a franchise owner of the franchise, too.
The CEO of this company knows pretty much better than anyone that he can't get us in trouble for what we're doing, because we can always just keep passing the blame onto our lower franchises.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
just doing the exact same thing he's doing.
That is true. Brick by brick! Brick by brick! Heck yeah. Okay, yeah, he's got nothing.
Yeah, it's like a legal organization. We have legal franchises and everything. It's 100% by the books, and yeah.
He's mad. He's mad. Yeah, he gets it now. He's upset.
You do all sorts of fun stuff this way, but...
What? It's the same game you're playing, buddy.
You have no business being here. So...
Well, we do have business. We have, you guys have a bunch of our Legos.
Well, if Bricks and Minifigs is not going to sue me, then I guess we have to settle this outside of court, which is going to be hard.
Yeah, how do you
because
do
right
that?
now, Bricks and Minifigs has somehow convinced the police that they aren't criminals. They just participated in a bad business deal. I mean, Josh has literally already exposed their entire plan to me of how they're planning on getting away with this.
I feel bad for him. That agreement is not criminal. That agreement is now civil. So it's a civil matter. It's not criminal. And I have extensive legal knowledge.
Yeah, basically a civil
No, he
crime is
doesn't.
just the legal way of...
I don't know. Maybe that's true, but he was definitely wrong when he is over here saying that. Maybe he's just having to say that to play the game, but it doesn't change the fact that he's still a liar. But when he said that that's not how the law works, when it because he didn't sign the contract, that's not true. Unless it's different in whatever state they're in.
Saying a business deal gone bad, which
I know that's not the case where I'm
just
at.
a business deal gone wrong, you would have to settle this through the court. The police aren't able to do anything. We have the police to solve criminal crimes, such as stealing from a lottery. That's a criminal crime that the police would have to investigate. So, here's the plan.
What if we do a lottery?
Yes. First, Brian donates one of his sets to a lottery. Someone wins the lottery, and then if Minifigs keeps the prize for themselves instead of giving it to the winner, they have now just stolen from a lottery.
This guy's a genius!
They're actually interfering with a state-regulated lottery scheme, which is
It's completely false. I think it's federal law. That sounds about right, yeah.
Offense that the police would have to investigate.
That's a good idea.
Oh my gosh, that is
Turns
interesting.
out this is completely legal for us to do.
You still own the Legos, correct?
Yeah, he does.
We own all of those.
Yeah.
So it would be legal for you to auction your Legos off, right? If you still are the owners, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legit. I registered for a gambling license, which, yeah, it actually takes a long time to get one of these, which sucks. But on the DOJ website, it says that if you're a nonprofit or a religion, you actually don't need a license. It'd be cool to use my new We Steal From Old People company, but I already made my first $1 when I was selling stuff outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And then I used that money to buy food from a robot. But luckily for me, I'm already the leader of a religion.
What?
Scientology sucks.
Oh
Officially
my
approved
gosh.
In California, which is another problem. I guess technically I need it registered in Oregon for this to work. So
Okay, they're in Oregon.
So registered for the Oregon PO box, which costs $35. I used it for this new Oregon Scientology nonprofit. I made a corporation, new company,
I'm pretty sure I lost everyone, but all you need to know is that I put a lot of work into making sure that this is a legal, legit raffle.
That means that if Bricks and Minifigs decide to steal from this raffle, they have now committed a criminal crime, which the police are required to investigate.
Oh my, I love it. I freaking love it. Playing the game, baby.
I want everyone's attention. We're doing a Lego
We got a group of small, smart rebels going against Emperor Palpatine.
And everyone wanted to win this Lego set. But there's a problem. Under ORS 167.117, each participant must pay something of value in order for this to be considered an official lottery. We're about to charge lots of people money just to maybe be the next victim of Bricks and Minifigs. But we have to charge them money, and if we don't, then it'll actually disqualify our lottery, and the plan we came up with to get the Legos back won't work. But then we realized, wait, we're filming this entire event. We can just give each person $1 as their appearance release fee.
Oh my god.
On camera, there you go.
So now when they buy a $1
Yes.
ticket, the transaction cancels out, and each
Yes.
person lost $0.
You get
And it's
$1
all
on the camera,
legal.
and then the raffle is $1 though, so.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay, awesome. So here's your ticket.
Dude, this is gold.
So what's your business?
Dude, you want this guy on your side, man. Oh my goodness. This guy's the real life Saul Goodman or something, man. Not quite, but still.
Finally, it was time to pick our winner.
That's not a good analogy, but still, you get my point.
We have the winning ticket right here. 5, 3, 3, 9, 7, 7.
Is that mine?
You won.
Battle Front 2, we're watching this right now, man. I want to see. We're gonna check out. I want to spread the word on what's going on over here.
They're committing a criminal crime.
We're reacting to this.
Land them in jail. The Lego set is at a place called Bricks and Minifigs. It's like right down the street.
I already told y'all the plan.
We drove to the store as fast as we could. We met up with the family and went inside to help them claim their prize.
I'm here to give these people their prize of a Stormtrooper speeder set.
Well, actually,
These people.
my sister. He won.
From who?
I wonder what's going on in her head. Like, seriously, like,
You
with
guys have the
how
card here?
much craziness has come from this, I
Inform
wonder,
Amanda
like,
of the business deal
her
store is
thoughts,
in.
because
We
she's
showed
not
her
really
all the raffle
revealing
paperwork
what she's
and the
really
family who
thinking,
won
other
this Lego
than
set.
I'm not giving out anything.
Like, I can't live
other than the
without it.
classic responses that.
You can have a good day.
Amanda has just made it very clear. Instead of giving this family the Lego set they legally won, her company is gonna steal it.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
stealing $1,000 from a little girl.
Call the police. Criminal. Criminal.
Stealing money from a kid, do you find that evil at all? Or do you just, that's how you want the business to look?
Amanda now has to cover up this crime.
This
Her
is
store
so silly. This is all happening over Legos. This is gonna hurt their business. This has got to be, especially now that it's going viral. I mean, I guess at this point, I don't know if this whole thing is done with and it's like now just being like revealed, or if this is like ongoing. I think it's ongoing because there's responses being said. I don't know. I don't know how many like parts he did before this, because this one was posted almost 2 weeks ago. So this is interesting in that aspect, because they got, I don't know, I just feel like this would do harm to their business overall, just with bad press, and people aren't going to want to do business with these guys, because if they're willing to do all this with somebody who did them a favor basically in some ways and gave their basically at least half their store of the inventory, imagine what they're going to do to someone who doesn't even do that much. Like, yeah, it might only be 1 or 2 of your boxes, but that might be all you got and what you want to sell. So I don't know if this is not very smart on Bricks and Minifigs part, because this is just 200K is probably small to them, man. And it's already his. It's not even like them losing any money. It's just like just doing what's right. Especially with how much of a fight that they're putting up, man. It is unbelievable. This is wild.
She thought the best way to do this was to kick everyone out of the store.
That guy is not supposed to be here. You have a good day.
Wait, she's not gonna give him a prize?
But
She's gonna
good thing
call the
for
cops
us,
again
this
because
isn't a
he
civil crime
trespassed, huh?
anymore. Amanda just stole from a lottery. Now they have officially committed a criminal crime.
That's
It's
true,
time to
man.
Get the police involved.
This
Oh my
company
gosh,
stole
it's
the
true.
prize from our lottery.
And he
Okay,
did
thank you.
everything
Thank you.
illegal. This is beautiful.
And now the police are here.
Absolutely
But for some reason,
beautiful.
I think they thought that I was the criminal.
Is this typically how you treat victims if they get their prize stolen, or?
Do you have ID or anything on you?
Oh my,
No.
that's my favorite
What's your
question.
date of birth? 12/30/1995. Did we commit a crime?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
The police were very confused on
Ask
who the
them what
actual
crime they're
criminals
trying
in
to
this
figure
situation
out.
were. So we explained everything to them.
I'm supposed to be getting this prize.
Well,
from
ask
here.
what crime.
Okay.
They
they're
have
not
to
gonna
have
get-
reasonable articulable suspicion that you've committed a crime or are going to commit a
Listen to me.
crime.
But the police don't just have to take our word for it. I'm carrying all of the legal
Ask if you're
raffle
detained.
paperwork, plus the Oregon law book that specifically states this is a criminal crime the police are required to investigate.
Oh, and we have all the paperwork here. Stealing from a DOJ-approved raffling scheme is a criminal offense, which the police have to investigate.
Now that the
Yeah,
police have seen the law,
it is true.
they actually agree that a crime has been committed. They're now finally going to do a police investigation on this Lego theft.
Okay, let's
The
go,
investigator
baby.
started by taking some notes.
They're selling stuff because they're thieves and stole stuff. It's a raffle.
Yes.
Okay. And we need to investigate some sort of raffle thievery.
Well, he started taking notes until another police officer came and whispered in his ear. I don't know what he said to him, but whatever it was, it made them
They're wearing body cams,
completely
no?
change their attitudes.
And you're trespassing the property for life, okay? You come back. You're gonna go in handcuffs and go to
He should FOIA request that body cam and see what they what he whispered to him.
Claim our prize.
You guys have no right or have no connection to the store. You're not.
Well, yeah, we do. They stole a bunch of Lego. They have our prize, so there's a connection.
That is a civil issue between.
No, it's criminal. I got the.
He just gave you the law.
This officer's trying as hard as he can to cover up.
You know the
this crime.
sad part about this is this happens, believe it or not, all the time. Not necessarily with Legos, but just in terms of like cops knowing the law and stuff. Like, oh my gosh, there's some like journalists and stuff that I follow. It happens all the time. All the time. And I've literally seen it where he has the law on a piece of paper in his hand and he tries to show the police officer and they get unlawfully arrested. And they always have to fight it in court, pay all this money, play the dumb system, and then he eventually gets out and the charges and stuff get dropped, but it doesn't matter. He spent all that time in jail. Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. And then one time he ended up suing them back because he was inside of a jail cell for whatever long. He ended up winning that court case because he should have never been arrested because the cops are just wanting to exercise their an over excess of power, right? But what do you call it? He ended up grabbing that money that he was able to sue them for and gave it back to the city. So that was cool. Give it back to the people. So I love it when they do stuff like that. But I'm like, I think he should still. I mean, maybe he does. I don't know. I don't know how he makes all of his money and sources of income. But I would definitely recoup the money he had to waste to try and, go through all that stuff and then get the rest of the money and give it to the people. That way he can continue to fight it.
Actually, he said, if I don't let him cover up this crime, I'm getting arrested.
We really want to dive down this really deep. We're trying to give some outs. Okay. We're trying to work.
Outs for what?
We can start looking.
What crime are they suspected of committing?
No,
Trespassing?
Well, here's the thing is, it's not a falsified raffle. We have all the legal paperwork.
You saying it's fake?
You don't have authority
Bro,
to give out a prize. We're just going to get to the
What?
prize, so we're not going to have these
Yes, he
conversations.
does. Wow.
No.
What police department is this?
Yeah, I'm not gonna let the police just cover up this crime. I'm gonna get this Lego set to the rightful winner.
That's
First
wild.
off, we do have the authority to do this raffle, so we are legally
done for the night.
No, it's actually required by you guys to investigate this, and it's not civil; it's criminal.
Just so we're talking in circles, right? Yep.
No.
Do you understand at least what he told you on the?
I don't know we're talking in circles. That's the first time we brought up falsifying a raffle.
Just answer my question, please. Do you understand what Officer Bev has explained to you? Kind of what's going to happen, what's going to be the next step?
Invoke your right to remain silent.
Yes or no?
No, I'm not understanding.
You don't understand? What part don't you?
Yeah, I was pretty confused on what they
Who
were gonna
do
arrest
these
me
guys
for.
think they
And
are?
The Fourth
What the
Amendment of
heck?
the Constitution specifically states that the police can't arrest you if they don't have a reason.
Just say
keep
I invoke
asking them
the
for a
right to
reason,
remain
but
silent.
They can't tell me anything that I'm
Ask
doing
them,
that's illegal.
ask them if you're detained. And leave. If they're not going to do anything, I mean, you already got the threat of.
Right now,
you see, you can fight that without you being arrested. If you are under threat of arrest, you can then take that to court without actually, you could comply under threat of arrest. You can do that.
Broke is the falsifying the raffle.
No, let's do this. Let's just call it and we'll just go from here, all right, guys? Just please. So you guys
Yeah, they don't want to do
You
anything.
guys are handcuffs.
Yeah,
We don't
right.
go that route. We actually.
What route?
So
What?
guys-
Ask him what route. If we continue, will you throw us in jail? That they should get a very clear answer. You should say, "Listen, we want to be very clear." Have the cops be so clear where there is not even like any sort of vagueness going on, any interpretation. Like, get them to say it. They've got to. Otherwise, if they don't, then it's not clear on what they told you, right? And you can use that in court.
We can't keep doing this. All right, so we're good, guys. All right,
I don't
guys.
think we're good.
You guys take care.
We're not good at all. What?
Pretty clear. You go on the property, you're gonna get arrested.
Cops like this
When I
need
came
to
up
be
with this
educated,
plan, I was
and
under the
there needs to
assumption
be
that the police are supposed
repercussions
to
for
follow the
them
law.
breaking the law. Yeah, and they need to be fired at the very
But I was
least.
wrong. In Kaiser, Oregon, the police don't follow the law. And because of this, another family got scammed by bricks and minifigs. I felt pretty bad, so I just paid this family what this Lego set was worth myself.
Bro, what a nice guy.
Do we call the police officer?
Another $1,000 out of his pocket, though.
There's just
Jeez.
corrupt police.
Should you go to the police department?
Should we go to the police department?
So we went to the police
They're
department.
not going to do
tell
anything.
them that some of their police
You can
are
file.
corrupt.
You can try to file a complaint, but you'd have to follow up with internal affairs, and chances are something like this, well, they'll just be like, "Oh, we investigated the claim and we find no wrongdoing." That's typically how it
I realized
rolls.
we're literally just telling the police that they are corrupt. Of course, they're not going to do anything about it. Yeah, they just sent us home.
You might be able to at least get the names and badge number and the case number and like different info like that, but get some info perhaps. See if they'll help you there.
But this is when we realized
Surprised they
that
didn't. Well, maybe it was because of the spy glasses. I'm surprised they didn't try and arrest you for recording in their public lobby. You should be able to, but I've seen so many people get arrested when it's within our rights to be able to film or take pictures in a public place. And a police lobby, unless like otherwise like blocked off or whatever, when you can walk in publicly, that is still a public area. But I've still seen people get arrested for stuff like that. It's wild, man.
Raffle might
I
have
don't know if you
actually
guys are familiar with certain like First Amendment auditors and stuff, but man, it's crazy.
accomplished something pretty big for us. Josh ended up giving me a call.
You guys keep coming.
Josh called him? Oh.
You do fake raffles. You're threatening my business, you moron.
Josh seems pretty scared.
He's upset.
And he should be.
Heck yeah.
Eventually, I am going to end up solving all of the police corruption that's going on. And once that happens, Josh is no longer going to be in civil trouble. He's going to be in criminal trouble.
It wasn't a fake raffle. It was a real lottery scheme, according to Oregon state law.
Josh is livid, I could tell.
And it actually is a Class B felony up to 10 years in prison and a $250,000.
It's worth more than the collection.
The loophole he's been using this entire time, just hiding behind the fact that it's a civil case, isn't going to work for him much longer.
Well, let's not argue that. I don't want to. It's just better to just say, hey, you're not a thief. You know what I mean?
What?
Definitions of whether it's stolen or not, I don't. Anyways, it's not stolen. Why do we care about that? Well, who cares whether it was theft or not?
But for some reason, Josh still decided not to give the Legos back. I think he might just need...
Did he just say that? Who cares if it was theft or not? Did he really just say that? Unbelievable.
One more push. Here's the plan. Take a picture of every single sign that's outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And now I'm going to redesign every single one to make them way better.
Oh
For
my
example,
gosh.
I changed turn at the light to
They-
turn in your
yeah.
home. In buy, sell, trade, I
And they can
changed it to
legally
steal,
do this
sell,
now.
trade.
That's
And I'm
wild.
printing all of them out to scale. And nope, I didn't use ChatGPT this time. This time, I'm using a much better method.
Classic
which
tape
is a
measure. Yeah.
The exact dimensions of their actual sign that they have up right now.
Now it's time to put our signs directly over top of their signs. But before we had time to do this,
How long
Josh
is this
gave me a
video?
call.
It looked an hour and 25 minutes, and we're about 49
He's
minutes
still
in.
trying to convince me to sue him, so he gets charged with a civil crime, not a criminal crime, which could land him in jail.
If you think it's illegal, why don't you sue me? It's a civil matter. Tell Brian to put his money where his mouth is. Let's go to court.
What if this was your guys' Lego Star Wars collection? Could you believe this?
Or nothing?
Double or nothing? What?
If you're wrong, you pay us double. If I'm wrong, I pay you
Oh my
double.
gosh, yes! Yes!
Are you dumb? You're obviously a kid. You don't know how this
I
works.
think you're scared. Double or nothing, let's do it.
You're so dumb, bro.
I think
Yellow
you're scared.
belly.
Okay, I'm not scared.
Let's do double or nothing.
I'm not doing
If you lose, you pay us
Oh my
$400,000.
gosh.
You're scared. You're a chicken.
Yeah, he called him a chicken! Called him out!
calling you out.
He called him out! Oh my! Try chicken! Dude, look at the guy in the passenger seat. It's hilarious because I have a friend that I am seeing in his position right now. I'm like, this is exactly what my friend does. And this would be me in the passenger seat as my friend's doing
Put
this.
my money where my mouth is. You put your money where your mouth is.
Okay, let me talk.
Okay.
When Brian first came in, we identified
There's a Brian
everything that was
now.
on that list that would have been his that Amanda didn't sell, and we set it aside. And it's still sitting there.
What?
Your stuff back.
He confessed!
Damage to the store.
I guess Josh has finally realized that whatever he's going through right now will literally never end for him unless
Bro, he
gets the
just
Legos
confessed! Bro, he confessed!
Happy to give you the inventory. It's only break.
He confessed! What are we doing here? This is insanity! My bad, I was off for a bit. What's happened so far in a nutshell? Oh my goodness. Basically, the guy he's on the phone with stole this dude's $200,000, an old man's $200,000 Lego Star Wars collection, and he basically is confessing to it right now on the phone, and he's not giving them back.
Doing wackadoo crap, trying to attack us.
Well, it looks like we won.
Wackadoo crap! He's playing the game with you, Sonny! He's playing the game with you!
The trajectory of a lot of the things that we had in
Yeah, dude, we had some really good ideas. Yeah.
Oh my! They're bummed out. They're like, darn it, we had a lot of good ideas. I want to see those good ideas,
Bowling.
man. Yes, bowling is fun. I just went bowling
We waited a few
recently.
hours for Brian to get off
Heck yeah.
work. And now he's off work.
Hey, Brian's off work.
So we showed him our entire conversation with Josh.
So what can we do now to work with you guys to get the sets back?
Okay, this is what I need done. I need a written apology from Brian. I need all the negative
Yeah.
comments.
Also, language warning here, obviously.
I need positive reviews on there.
No, screw that bull crap. I'm with Brian.
You're holding my sets hostage.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yeah,
Legos
crazy.
back already? We're not even
Oh,
halfway
Lord.
through the video yet. Yeah, so basically before Brian can get his Star Wars Lego collection back, he has to write Bricks and Minifigs an apology letter for making this Facebook post.
No, screw that bull
Bricks
crap.
and Minifigs really doesn't like this Facebook post
And
being
not-
up, because in this Facebook post, Brian calls Bricks and
You know
Minifigs
what? When they're asking for all this stuff, they're gonna try and use it against him in court or something.
out
Because
for
I don't
steal-
think he's gonna actually give back the Legos. Because listen, think about this. Like, if they didn't give it to him anytime before this, what did they do now where they want to go ahead and give it? Honestly, but then again, I am also surprised that he just confessed, to be honest. So maybe he might, but I don't know. I would be very, very skeptical dealing with people like this because they've already proven themselves to be liars and thieves. And when you're dealing with liars and thieves, you don't trust their word. You got to expect that they're going to do the same thing to you again and try and get one up over you. So they're going to probably use something against them, that what they're asking for. You know what I mean? In court or something. So they have to be careful.
It sucked. But here's like where we're at, right? If you could just write the letter, like we can get the Legos back.
No, screw that bullcrap. It's off principle now. Screw that.
Section in the store, I want it back, and they've done nothing but lie and make
Yeah.
my life a living fucking hell over this. I've
Dude,
gone through 9 months of
that's
anxiety,
bullcrap, man.
stress,
That is
hospital
bullcrap.
medication taking, types of burden.
And like, I mean, I don't know their situation and money situation, but it looks like he's just an average dude. And they said in the video that was like his life savings, and it seems like his dad is obviously super old. It sounded like maybe he was hospitalized because they were, or like he has some sort of condition because they haven't even told his dad that his Lego collection is stolen because he can't handle any stress. So he might have had a heart attack or something, or might have one. You just never know with situations like this, you know? And obviously they don't have enough money where he can be retired or anything because he just came home from work. So this sucks, man.
No.
They've been fighting this for so long and they've done nothing but screw him. And that's just how some corporate, you know, that's a lot of the time how corporate businesses is. It's unfortunate. So it's nice to have this guy who's willing to play the game, you know, on his side, but he's got to be careful because you never know. Sometimes with these corporate companies, it all comes down to the moolah, and you have no idea the connections that the money has. And you know, I don't know if you guys have seen, like, you know, like we've all seen it on some level in like Hollywood type movies, but there's like some truth to a lot of it, man. You know, like I don't know if you guys have ever seen the show like Blacklist and stuff. That crap actually happens. That's not theory. Like there's evidence for it. And yeah, man, he's got to be careful. Like I said, I don't know how much money, how successful he is. I don't know his background, but obviously, obviously he has background in cults or something, and something. I don't know, man. I don't know.
It
what
sounds
he does.
kind of crazy that Brian would be saying this, but I see where he's coming from. I've gotten to personally see a tiny bit of how this company bullying his family has just torn his entire life apart.
I wouldn't do it.
Heck no.
But at the same
You'd be
time,
lying if you did.
Brian just writes this apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, he'll get all his Legos back.
I get it. You're asking me to swallow my pride and write this letter, and I get it.
But then Brian told us
not
a
the same
bigger
thing.
reason we shouldn't write this apology letter. Because Brian told us that this apology letter is really a trap. Yeah.
Yep.
This is Josh trying to trick us into giving him a get out of jail free card.
Yeah,
What
corporations
I mean
have
by
tricks
this
up sleeves,
is
yep.
If Brian makes an apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, then Bricks and Minifigs can now use this letter as written evidence in court that they're not the bad guys, Brian's the bad person. Brian told us that if we give them this get out of jail free card, then they have absolutely no reason to ever give the Legos back.
Yep.
I just want to say, if this is actually what Bricks and Minifigs' plan is, then that's insane.
It is insane, and it's a little like it's smart, but it's also kind of stupid. It's smart because they need anything they can get if this actually goes further, and that would definitely help them from where they're at. But at the same time, it's like when you look, I mean, they've got a contract. That's pretty good. The contract's pretty clear.
But I really wanted to find out if this is what their plan was. So
even if they had it, I still don't know if they'd win.
Send him an apology video.
He makes the apology, then we can.
But then again, if they went to court and win that scenario, these guys aren't winning either because they're gonna have to spend more money than what the thing's even worth.
Tomorrow, you think?
And they know that.
Yeah.
Just in case
And they're not
Bricks and
suing them.
Minifigs has evil intentions with this apology
Wait,
video.
they're gonna, whoa, they're gonna, let's give it back. They're giving it back?
So
They
I
say they
decided
are?
to tell Josh that Brian is going to send him an apology video.
He makes the
Liars.
apology, then we can get the Legos back like today or tomorrow, you think, or?
Yeah.
Just in case Bricks and Minifigs has evil intentions with this apology video, I wanted to give him something that they couldn't use in court. So I went back to the beginning of the video and took a screenshot of Brian's face and put it into this website. I also uploaded this video of Sheldon.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, I'm Brian
Yes!
Mansell.
And after
Yes!
this little bit of deep thinking,
AI!
it now looks like this.
Yes!
Hi, I'm Brian
So
Mansell,
smart.
and I apologize sincerely for accusing you guys of stealing my Legos. I was wrong.
Yes!
And you were right.
This is the ultimate test. Was Josh being sincere, or was this all just one big trick?
Oh
I want to give
my.
it back to him. That's the long.
You're a liar.
Win me over. I'm good. We're gonna win Amanda over, right?
Uh-huh.
The manager?
Amanda.
Okay.
Why do we gotta
I guess
apologize to
Brian's so worried
Amanda?
that you're
Amanda
just
was the
gonna keep
one
postponing
being
it until,
disrespectful. It wasn't us or them. I don't know why I'm saying us. I'm not a part of this.
You're gonna get him. I'm not gonna screw you. You have my
Yeah, right.
That's not who I am. Go apologize to her. Say sorry, man. Sorry, we did a fake raffle.
So before we can get the Legos back, Josh made up one new thing I have to do.
Yeah.
I have to apologize to
Add in
Amanda
more
for
and
my
more
raffle being
things.
Fake,
Sounds like
even though I put in
classic
a lot of
blackmail.
effort to make sure my raffle was actually real. I don't know. It almost feels like another trap. The employee we brainwashed from before told us that the owners are coming up with schemes to try to get us arrested.
After you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested?
Oh my.
How do we get them arrested?
Maybe Josh is saying this to trick
Dude,
me into going
they are
back into the store.
they are Josh is actually being Lord Vader.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
So Amanda can call the police on me and have me arrested. But I had to find out for sure. Do you give me permission to go into the store to apologize to her? To make peace?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
That's good. They can use that. I think.
Amanda, how's it going?
I don't know. I'd have to do some research on that.
That
should be enough.
We came to make peace, and
that's the same.
We talked to Josh.
That's the same person who
He's supposed
trespassed.
to come back
basically.
and make peace with you. It's okay.
It turns out I was right. This
They came
was a
in
trap.
so nice and respectful
Bricks and
too.
Minifigs doesn't care about giving us the Legos back. They just want to get us arrested.
There was a gentleman who was trespassed off the property.
Too bad I don't have the Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. G3, we need to add that one, man. We could be using that a lot
We
here.
have a very small amount of time before the police arrest us. So we decided to use this time to see if we could finally convince Amanda to make peace with us.
Well, I guess before they get here, we just wanted to talk to you, like, civilly. If you
Over
would like to
Lego
have
Star
like
Wars.
a peace treaty.
Yeah.
Oh my
not
goodness.
in a harassing way.
Over
not
Legos.
In a very peaceful way.
Would that be okay with you?
But making peace with us did not seem like a priority for Amanda. Her priority was to get us arrested.
It's just a regular peace treaty, a one-page document.
Oh my gosh. Oh yes.
If you need to go over it, like, take your time.
Oh my gosh.
Give me a sign. It literally just says peace treaty. I don't know who this other guy is. He's apparently a guy.
He's the treaty guy.
Or the treaty
He's
guy.
the treaty. She said it to the cops. He's the treaty guy. Wait, what is this? What did he say?
Or the treaty guy.
He has some kind of like treaty on a scroll.
Oh my gosh. That's
Do we
hilarious.
stick around for the cops, or do we?
And so we waited for the police to show up.
In the rain too? It looked like it was
They
raining.
never showed
Yeah.
up.
Wait, is it raining? I can't tell. Maybe it's just the film.
But I guess it makes
Yeah,
sense.
no, you could see it, it's
I mean,
raining.
the last time the police showed up, I
The
was
water on the
fully
ground.
prepared with the Oregon law book. The Oregon law scared
They
the
scared,
police so
they
much that
scared.
they had to run away. I think they're scared to come back.
Dude, where the heck are these cops?
Hi, Josh.
Oh my.
Ben, how's it going?
It's good. So we walked in. We were like, "Hey, we're
They
sorry.
did it.
We have permission to come back here and like apologize." And she's like, "I'm calling the
I
cops."
like
And
how
she,
they
like,
did it.
jumped-
They were smart. They didn't say I'm sorry for anything. They just said let's make peace. Here's the peace treaty. They went about this so smart as well.
Josh now
Love that.
realizes that his last-ditch plan to get me arrested, well, that plan didn't work.
I'm sorry Amanda did that. Thank you for doing that.
It looks like Josh has no other choice than to give Brian his family's Legos back.
You apologize, and it's up to them to accept it. So
That's right.
let's cross Amanda off that checklist. Let's get this done.
Oh my
Now that our work
gosh.
here is done,
It should be
we
already
decided
done.
to head back to Los Angeles.
Oh, I thought they were
It's
gonna
too late
alter
to
the
pick
deal.
up the Legos
I am
today,
altering the
but
deal.
tomorrow they're finally gonna give this family their Legos back. And now it's tomorrow. But
Dude,
the
he's
store
making me
has
want.
Brian's phone
Dude,
number
he's making me want to eat spaghetti now. You cannot do this.
We're blocked, so he can't call them. So instead, I called the store to see how Brian could pick up his Lego sets.
I was just wondering if you guys are still.
Dude,
down to
spaghetti
get
sounds
the
really
Legos
good
back
right now.
today.
For some lunch.
I think
We changed our mind.
Liar! It's not fair.
Watch.
I just want to make sure everything's properly.
The guy I'm on the phone with.
I can't speak. I lost. Oh wait. I can't speak.
Trying as hard as he could to stall. It turns out that this is actually the same guy in the security camera footage that kicked the old owner out of the store.
Huh. Yeah, what's his name?
Google says his name is Brandon Best.
Brandon.
Apparently, he's co-owners of this franchise along with Joshua Johnson.
We got a lot of B names.
But for some mystery reason,
Brian,
they weren't able to get the Legos back today.
They said they'd give me an update on Monday type thing.
Now it's Monday.
Oh my gosh.
Monday.
You know what he's doing? I've done something very similar, and he's very smart by doing this. You know, oh my gosh. Listen, sometimes playing the dumb waiting game, knowing you're not going to get a response, is sometimes the best thing you can do just to get a paper trail. You just document everything. You document who you're talking to at the time, right? How long you talked to them, what they said. Like, the fact that he's recording everything is perfect, because now what's probably going to happen is this is going to get drawn out for like a month plus if he actually does what they say. This is not anything special. I've dealt with, I don't even know if corporation is the right word, but sure, you could use that word. We're going to use that word anyways. I have dealt with this countless times through emails, phone calls, in-person conversations. And what I do is I make a folder on my server and I literally just document everything. I make videos. I do everything. That way, when they give you the quick circle and run around and you've got your case made, you can go to the top dog and say, listen, this is the crap I've been dealing with. If the top dog is willing to work with you. Obviously, he already tried this, and the top dog is going against him. So that's different. See, I've been in this scenario where the top dog has actually helped me. In fact, he looked at the situation because I gave him all the evidence, and he said, oh my goodness. Like, he literally was really surprised by it. He said, don't even worry about it. I will get this taken care of for you. You're good. But sometimes you got to go through all the bull crap and the runaround to be able to get to that point where that top dog is willing to help you. You know what I mean?
Hey, I was just calling to see if you guys are still down to give the Legos back today.
He said.
Yeah.
I would imagine it'll get done sometime this weekend, so I don't know for sure.
Yup.
I don't have a quick update, unfortunately.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately, I still don't. Yeah, you bet. Thanks for your patience. Sorry.
See, he knows too. You get. It looks like he has been through this before, and he's like, I know how to deal
won't
with
be able to
this.
talk tonight.
Oh my gosh! It went from calls to text.
Toning this.
You know what that means. When it goes from calls to text, you know what that means. They're gonna stop responding, and then they're gonna block you. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
What the heck? Yesterday he said he would call me today.
Are you surprised? Palpatine's laughing. We can't let him get the last laugh though.
It's been over a month now. And
Over
yeah,
a month.
I've gotten
Wow.
no answer.
And finally, after a really long amount of time, they finally answered my call.
Oh, they did. Wow, I'm surprised by that.
Kept him on hold for this long, so.
I've just been told that Bricks and Minifigs is
What?
no longer going to give Brian his Legos back like they promised.
Oh my gosh. Why am I
At this
surprised?
moment, I
Not.
finally realized what I did wrong. Josh said we could get the Legos back once we make
He
peace with
literally
the man-
just said, we've had him on hold this long, so we're going to keep him. Basically, that's what they just said.
But we never actually really made peace with her.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, now he's actually throwing in a sense of, like, comedy into the video now. He's like, oh, we must have done something wrong since they won't give it to us. And it must be because we didn't actually make peace with Amanda. Oh my goodness. Content
Now it all
gold.
makes sense.
Oh
Unless we can somehow find a way to make peace with Amanda, we are never getting these Legos back.
Oh my gosh.
So I printed out a more official looking peace treaty and traveled from Los Angeles.
He traveled all the way back.
All the way back to Bricks and Minifigs in Oregon.
Well, I made it to Oregon. Hopefully, I can get Amanda to sign the peace treaty this time, and we can finally get the Legos back.
Dude, so he lives in LA? Oh my goodness.
Hello. What? Oh, no,
She probably thought this was all over a month without seeing all these guys, and then he just shows up. She's like, no, he's back.
I think we didn't get the Legos back because you didn't sign the peace treaty. You want to call Josh?
No, I'm calling the police.
Bricks and Minifigs is still doing the same thing they've always done. They're still trying to get me arrested just to avoid giving the Legos back. The problem with their plan, though, is Bricks and Minifigs is never going to be able to arrest me.
What?
Because I have a get out of jail free card. And I've actually had this card the entire video. I just haven't used it yet. Let's rewind all the way to the beginning so I can show you what I mean.
So basically, my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think.
Nope, it was even before this.
Oh, before the first
I made a
conversation.
contract with Amanda that says I, Ben Schneider, should not be trespassed in all of these legal words for any circumstance whatsoever and for literally any reason. They cannot trespass me. And it's effective for the next 10 years. But this only really works as a get out of jail free card if I can get Amanda to sign it. But how the heck am I going to do that?
Oh my gosh, there's no shot. They're gonna act like it's a signing for a package.
Can I get a signature?
For some reason.
Oh,
Amanda
she
just
didn't
started signing a
read!
contract
She didn't look! Guys, take this and learn from this right now. You must look at what you sign. You have to. You have to. What in the world?
Reading it.
Thank you so much.
In America,
She just
we
signed
have a
it.
duty-free contracts law, which states that you have to read a contract before you sign it.
You got to.
And if you forget to read it or you just choose
It's
not
on
to
you.
read it, it's your fault, and you still have to do
Oh
everything
my
the contract
gosh,
says.
these
So
guys
even though
have
Amanda didn't read
2,000
it, she signed
IQ.
it, so she has to follow.
Heck
everything,
yeah! He
including
played the
clause that
game,
says,
and he is winning. Oh my! Oh my! He is
Officer, she
winning.
calls on me. She owes me $5,000.
What?
in liquidated damages. So let's fast forward and see how much Amanda owes me. We got 5,000. Keep going. 10,000. 15,000. 20,000. 25,000. 30,000. 35,000. $40,000. Okay, I think that's all the times Amanda called the police
Oh
on me.
my
but
gosh.
To be honest, even though Amanda has been helping cover up this giant theft, I still kind of feel bad.
I think we all know, and he knows he's not gonna get that money. But still, that is just too freaking funny because technically speaking, like this is insane.
$1,000. I mean, that's a lot of money. So I'm gonna stop continuing to trick her, and I'm finally gonna come clean about the contract. Once Amanda sees the agreement she's in, she'll finally realize it's not
She's
worth
not
it to
gonna
continue
believe it.
racking up this $5,000 debt.
No, she's not gonna have that.
Instead, a
She's
much
not gonna
easier
believe it.
option would be we team up together to convince corporate to give Brian his Legos back.
Sounds good, but I don't
I'm calling
know.
the police because you've already been trespassed off the premises.
Well, you don't want to owe $5,000 more, do you?
I don't owe anything, and I'm asking you for like the millionth time you need to leave.
You did say that I'm allowed to be here.
This
You
is
signed the
crazy.
documents? You did it?
I never once said you were allowed to be here.
Well, then whose signature is this then?
That is not my signature.
It's not?
Why
Look at
do you
it.
have anything to do with signatures here?
Because you signed this, right?
No, I did
He has
not your
video
signature?
proof.
So, no, it's not. And I'd like to know how you guys got a signature that's even close to mine.
Oh
Well,
my
it says every
gosh.
time you call the cops, you owes $5,000 for like punitive damages, but
So, really?
well, I'm just following the contract that you signed.
Now that Amanda knows she can't call the cops on me just for being here anymore, I decided to call Josh to update him on how making peace with Amanda is going.
Hey, I just
Oh
went
my
back
goodness.
to try to apologize to Amanda, and
But what Josh said
Oh
next,
my, he's playing
I
the
was
game.
not ready for.
He's playing the game good.
Over that store, there was nothing in that store.
You're lying. They have They have video evidence. They literally showed it at the beginning with the what's his name? The dude that starts with a B, not Brian. Brandon. I think Brandon was his name, right? And they said we're going to be taking it all over, making it right. Basically, that's what he's saying, because that the old owner was trying to make it right, saying that's why she was still there, but they were kicking her out. That's insane, bro. I wonder if that was why they were trying to kick her out, is because they didn't want to lose that inventory. I'm kind of curious on that too. I don't know. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what it is. They're just liars.
Liar! Josh's story.
They're still lying. Yeah, exactly.
Changed.
Exactly.
Now he's saying even if I'm able to
welcome back, Zumi.
Amanda,
Hope you're doing well, man.
Won't be able to give me the Legos back because they never even had the Legos to begin with.
Yeah.
Well, if Josh is telling the truth, then why did Josh say this to us last time?
Yeah.
We're happy to give you your stuff back.
I mean, what stuff of ours would he be giving back if none of our stuff was even ever in his store? Like, what about this?
I'm happy to go open that stupid cupboard and you can have all the sets in there. I'm gonna give it back to him. I'm happy to give you the inventory. Get the inventory to Brian and I'll give him back. I'm not gonna screw you.
Right. Yeah.
That's not who I am.
Uh-huh.
I promise you. I swear to God.
Right. Uh-huh.
I promise you.
Yep. Right. Right.
Everything he'll give us the Legos back, but now for some reason
Bible says not to do that.
The Legos, but this makes no sense.
Dude, the shelves were empty.
Are you guys familiar with that story in the Bible, where we learn not to do that because the guy did something very stupid and he swore to God that the next thing out of the house or whatever it was, he would sacrifice him and kill, and it was his daughter, and he went through with it, and it's like, dude, what are you doing? That was wrong. Like, if you do say something like that, it's better to not go through with it. That was kind of the lesson there, but you're not supposed to do that.
To remind him
just
of all of these
from a sin
examples
perspective,
where
but
he claims
let's
they
keep watching.
do have Brian's Legos in the store still. And this was his response.
I never said that.
Yeah, he did.
Give a damn of your fucking little opinion. It's wrong. And if you want to test your fucking opinion, let's go to court. Who enforces the law?
The court? So
yeah, the court.
So you're saying that so you're saying so basically what you're saying is I'm wrong, but you can sue me for it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the long and the short of it.
So you know you're wrong. So you know that you stole the Legos then.
Let's go to court then.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, is that what you want?
Crazy.
Yeah. You really want that?
I mean, I don't. I would like to just get the Legos
You want
back,
that.
if that's what you want. I mean, it seems like this is what you want. I'm giving you every out that I can, but...
Let's just not go down. Look.
Dang.
Don't go down that route. It doesn't really matter.
Oh, now he doesn't want to go down the route?
I want to get the Legos back. They're Brian's Legos. Give them back. It's pretty easy.
It's kind of funny that this entire video, Josh has just been begging me to sue him.
Yeah, that is true.
The second
this
I agree
is true.
to it, his attitude completely changes. It's almost like Josh doesn't want me to sue him, and the only reason he's saying that is because he knows that by saying it, he can get away with his crimes. But now that Josh thinks that there's a chance I might actually sue him, he's getting scared. In fact, he said if I do sue him, he's gonna tell the world that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
What?
Dang.
You stole them, bitch.
I stole
what?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
All right, yeah, he's out of his mind. This guy's an idiot. Literally, all they had to do is get back the Legos. I know. This is insane.
Do and shut up, which I can say right now, I'm definitely not doing that.
Yeah, we've gone too far. This is based on principle now. We are not shutting up.
I can, I guess, raise hundreds of thousands of dollars.
The amount of work
and
that this guy's put into
3 to 4 years in court fighting them, and
this has got to be like one of the best videos that I've ever seen in a very long time.
And then we can finally get the family their Legos back. Yeah, both of these options suck. Or maybe I can somehow find a way to engineer a third option, which I call option number 3, small claims court. Think about it. Small claims court is basically just like big boy court, except it costs basically nothing.
Yeah, but you can't
instantly.
You can't do it for
I gathered my friends around a
$200K.
campfire to tell them about option number 3.
One of the thoughts you had was taking the small claims court, right?
No, because it's way too much money to take
Yeah.
to small claims court.
You can't take someone to small claims court, Ben, for $200,000.
Yeah, it's 12,000 at the most, right? 12,500.
Everyone hated option number 3. And I guess it makes sense. We ended up looking it up, and you can actually only sue for $10,000 at the most. So if we go with option number 3, Brian actually could win $10,000 pretty easily, but then this is what would happen to his $190,000.
Yep.
But I'm not giving up. We just need to get creative.
Theoretically, if you wanted to, could you take in the small claims court?
If you wanted to limit it. If I wanted to limit it.
But you would at least get $10,000 out of that though, right?
We could, but it would be giving up $100,000 more.
At least,
you know?
yeah.
So here's the pitch.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. You know what? I'm not doubting this dude. I am not doubting this dude. Listen, every time it's like, I don't know, but no, he pulls through. I'm hearing him out.
What if
we just gotta trust the process, okay? We just gotta trust him and go through this thing, all right?
We have 10 people sue 10 different times for $10,000 and we get $100,000.
Can you do that?
No.
Oh, they said no.
The reason that this will never work
Just
is because
no.
of a legal term called claim splitting.
Yeah, so it turns out my idea is called claim splitting, which is when a civil plaintiff splits one lawsuit into 2 or more lawsuits, and that is illegal.
Yes, if 10 different people sue and win money for one crime, then that is illegal. But we have already established that if one person sues for this crime, it is a very easy win. So what if this
but it's only
exact
10K.
scenario just so happens to happen 10 different times?
Oh, how are they gonna do that
Think
though?
about it. If 10 different people get their Legos stolen by Bricks and Minifigs, all 10 people can individually sue, and it turns out that
Oh my gosh, because Brian owns the
So basically,
Legos.
if I can find 10 different
He can
victims
sell
of Bricks
them.
and Minifigs, my plan will work. And maybe I don't have to find 10 victims. Maybe I can create them.
Oh my!
Starting with myself. First, I sign up for a credit card, and then I use that credit card to walk into the bank and take out a $10,000 loan.
What's up,
And then
Fizzy
use
Boss?
this
Nice to see you, man.
$10,000 to buy a few Lego sets.
How are
from
you doing?
Brian.
Hope you're doing
Specifically
well.
These Lego sets. And
Oh my
according to
gosh,
the
that
legal
is so
paperwork,
smart.
They're still Brian's to sell to me. But just
Oh
in case Bricks and
my.
Minifigs tries to argue that for some reason this wasn't a legal sale,
2000 IQ, I
hired
know.
a public notary to officially approve the purchase.
Oh my gosh, there's no shot. That's funny. Oh my gosh. That is crazy.
Once I stamp it, it's all yours.
Here we go.
He just got to, he just has to, the only thing with this is that's what he means by creating them is he has to know all 10 so that way all 10 actually take him to court. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy.
It looks like I legally now have $10,000 worth of inventory inside this Bricks and Minifig store. So,
But think about how much money they're in the hole, though, doing all of this. Just from the look, there was a grand they did for the kid, all the paperwork and making all this stuff legit, the gambling license. Oh my! I love the fact that he's going through with this, man. He's got my support. This is why we're spreading the word, is because this is just we need to cheer him on or something. We have to spread the word, and I don't know how we can help other than spreading the word, but that's something. Making it go viral is that can only help.
Stern demand letter to Bricks and Minifigs demanding that they give me all of my $10,000 of Legos back.
This is
never got back
insane.
to me. So, I'm going to sue them in small claims court, completely separate of Brian. Now that there's 2 crimes
That's
committed
so
against 2
smart.
completely separate victims, this is not considered claim splitting. So this is when I thought, if the plan works this well for me, it should also work this well for all my friends. So I signed up for a ton of more credit cards, took out a bunch of more money, and each of my friends bought $10,000 worth of Brian's Lego sets.
$10,000 for you? Here you go. You felt the need to bow.
This is when we realized there's actually a big problem with our plan because we're now all $10,000 in debt. And
yeah, that's
if
a
we
lot
don't
of
pay
money.
The banks back soon. The interest is gonna destroy
Yeah,
us.
that interest is gonna kill you.
Dude, what's the problem?
Oh, that sucks.
$10,000 in debt.
Well, how do we solve this, dude? What do we do? We just ask our friends if they have like money to like loan us.
Tommy, I'm in a lot of debt, and I just wanted to know if you have $10,000 to loan me. Dang. Well, that was worth a try. Do you have $10,000?
Worst they can say is no, man.
I literally do not.
Period. You don't have 10K. Period.
But this is when we remembered
That's
that our
funny.
friend Brian just made about $100,000.
Oh my gosh, there's no way.
I bet he has extra money to give on this. So we gave Brian a call.
Yes.
So
yeah.
we're in a really,
And this is all legal.
right now. I just need $10,000.
Oh my.
I'll give it back. This is weird. I know, it's crazy, but like
The way they're filming it too is gonna work perfectly in court. Oh my. Like, hey, basically not a straight yes, like, oh, let me think about it. Oh my gosh. Amazing.
Oh my god, sure.
Brian legally gave each of us a $10,000 loan, which allows us to now pay back the banks to avoid interest. And it says in the paperwork that once we win these court cases against Bricks and Minifigs, we'll pay Brian back.
Yeah, and we promise once we win this lawsuit, we'll pay you back.
Yeah, we'll pay you right back.
And if you're thinking, wait, how is all of this legal? There has to be some type of catch. And you're right, there is. It's called sales tax.
Oh,
luckily for us
that's
in
right.
Oregon, there is no sales tax.
Oh!
So the only state that doesn't have it.
Heck
Which means
yeah!
that we can just
Let's
keep selling
go!
Lego sets back and forth to each other over and over.
That's right, baby! That's right! Bro, he is playing the freaking game to a T. He's dotting the I's, crossing the T's. Let's go!
You're gonna go to the top. It's start.
W
I
Oregon!
haven't even told you guys the best part yet. The best part.
What's the best
is
part?
that all of this is another flashback. Yeah.
No
all
shot.
Of this happened a month ago. So now let's fast forward all the way back to present day, where I'm still talking to Josh on the phone.
That is crazy.
Yeah, Josh has no clue that we've been preparing all of these court cases against him for the last month. He's about to be in for the surprise of his life.
You have, like, I guess until the store closes, I guess, to get the Legos back, if that's the way you want to go. But if not, I guess we'll serve the papers today and then go to court.
Are you gonna serve the papers today?
No, figure it out.
That's not how it works. Are you young? That's not how the world works.
It's not how the world works. Well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna make the world work.
We're gonna make the world work that way today.
Bricks and
That's
Minifigs knows
awesome.
the deal. Get the Legos back before the store closes, or they get served court papers. And now we wait.
You know you're
Now,
why
waiting got
wait?
kinda boring,
Why
so
listen? Why? I mean, I get it. I get it. He's trying to give them every benefit of the doubt he possibly can, and I respect that so much. But we all know they're not gonna give it back by the end of the day. We all know this. They are a bunch of.
Spend the rest of the day promoting my We Steal From Old People company.
Oh my.
Go to www.westealfromoldpeople.com for some awesome merch. And if
I'm
Bricks and
slowly
Minifigs
being
calls
sold
the
over.
police on me for doing this, then they owe me $5,000 more.
We might have to buy.
I've been advertising my company for a pretty long time now, and I've gotten no reaction from Bricks and Minifigs. So I'm sending in a secret undercover agent to see how they're handling the situation from the inside.
Oh no!
They closed early.
They closed early on us.
They
I think
got
they're afraid of my
scared.
lawsuit. So we decided to go bully again. Oh no way! Shut up.
Hey, let's go!
It's the next day
It
now,
feels,
and
listen,
you know what
as
that
someone who's actually gotten strikes like that, it feels so good to nail it. Like, oh my goodness.
It's
Or
good
doing what I call the Mr. Miyagi, which I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Next Karate Kid, where they have that bowling scene towards the end and they're all doing like the crazy, stupid stuff, you know? Sometimes it's just fun, especially if you do your last frame like that. Oh my goodness. So
The
fun.
funniest part about yesterday was when I was talking to Josh on the phone, he totally thinks that I just made all of this up in the moment. When the actual reality is, we've been planning this court case
That's
for
good for you
months. But I'm not complaining.
You'll be caught off
because
guard.
If Josh thinks it's fake, then he probably won't show up to court. And if Josh doesn't show up to court, we just win by default.
That's right.
So before I start
That's
any
true.
court
This
papers,
is
I'm actually
true.
first gonna confirm Josh's beliefs and do something super duper fake.
Dude, this guy's
like give him a
oh
world
my.
record for the most amount of
This guy
Legos
is
ever
so
stolen.
smart.
Not everyone can say that they're the best in the world at something.
Exactly.
You ready?
Oh my, this is gonna be bad.
I am
He's smiling.
This World Record Association, and I think you're expecting this actually. This is an award for most Legos stolen by any company in the world.
Her face, bro.
Stolen by
I can't. Oh my gosh.
Is that what it says?
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely
Yeah.
not hanging that up.
You don't know
I am
anything
definitely not hanging that up.
Anything about that.
Okay. I guess call
I am
the.
the manager.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
And you weren't.
Oh
I was not
my.
Success. Anything that gets delivered to the store now, Bricks and Minifigs will probably also think it's fake, which is now perfect timing to serve all of these real court papers. But to do
That
this,
is
I need
so
a lot of people.
genius.
So I started recruiting
Yeah.
some people with a game of hacky sack.
That's cool.
Here's your legal paperwork. You have been served.
The first lawsuit.
I love how they did it to the employee rather than the manager as well. That just makes it seem a little bit more fake. That is perfect. Especially the employee that they brainwashed. Oh my. There's no shot the employee is going to think it's real. Like the first one, maybe. But I feel like the second, third, fourth, fifth, then it's going to be like, okay, this has got to be some sort of joke, right? Like there's no way they're going to start receiving all 10 and think all 10 are real.
luck, guys.
At the same time, the same day. This is happening. Is this the right date? Is this all the way back in 2022? No, there's no shot. This time just must be, it has to be inaccurate or something.
Everything
Yeah,
was
see,
going
look, yeah, she doesn't
exactly
think
to
it's
plan.
real. She doesn't think it's real.
Well, until this happened.
Yeah, Park. Hurry! Yo, can we just talk real quick?
They're closing it. Oh, maybe they don't
I
think. Maybe they
Josh
think it's
told this
real.
employee to close down the store early to avoid any more lawsuits coming in.
Oh.
Yeah, she closed. As soon as she saw us pull up, she started closing up.
So for the rest of the day, I'm going to continue to advertise my We Steal From Old People company at
Heck yeah.
www.westealfromoldpeople.com. I'm not getting many
That
sales
sounds
yet,
so
but
wrong,
hopefully if I
but
keep
it's
up all this
amazing.
Advertising, people
That's
will
the-
eventually start believing in my company.
Oh my.
It's freaking out over this Casey law.
Yeah, we had to close
It's gonna
early
be
today.
a symbol for like just fighting against the system, or fighting. Nope, sorry, playing the game through the system. That's what it's gonna be.
I don't know. So there's been some guy like harassing us because well, a lot of the Legos that we sell here are actually stolen Legos. Like we
Oh my
steal
goodness.
the Legos.
He's acting like he's a fake representative.
Anyways,
oh my
we ended up
gosh.
getting the rest of
Or
the
a real
court papers
representative.
served, and now I'm just gonna fast forward a few months, and Bricks and Minifigs
Few
hasn't
months.
responded to a single court case we submitted against them.
Oh.
So I called the court.
That's
to see what
good.
the next steps were.
That's really good.
See that there's been a response from anybody in the case. Since they didn't respond, you can move forward with a motion for default judgment.
Let's go.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
They're gonna be
Since Bricks
so
and Minifigs
upset.
Didn't respond. Looks like we win by default.
Congratulations.
They just gotta get that court order saying they gotta pay. You know, that's what they need.
Wait, what?
Trying to get that payment next.
They really thought it was fake.
Yeah.
We did it.
Which, I'll be honest, that's probably going to be another uphill battle.
No way.
Trying to actually get the payment.
Yeah.
But hey, first step,
I think now
checked off. They're winning in court.
it's time
That
to go all the
that's
way back
huge.
to Bricks
Big
and
W's in
Minifigs
chat.
and collect our money. And I got a cute little piggy bank here that they can put the money in.
And so I traveled all the way back to Oregon to finally collect my money. It truly is a beautiful ending.
He's going to the store to
This
collect the
entire
money.
Video, Bricks and Minifigs has been begging me
For the
to
video,
see
for the
them.
video.
If you think it's illegal, why don't you show me? Let's go to court.
He did, boy! He did, college
I
boy!
finally followed their instructions. They were too scared to show up.
Oh my
There is no more
goodness.
legal loopholes, and there is no more postponing the problem. Now, Bricks and Minifigs finally has to deal with the consequences for their actions.
So
Get
what
him!
if theoretically it went to court, it turns out you were wrong, would you then admit you're sorry for everything?
Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah, I give him the inventory, and the judge says I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. Well, I gotta go get him.
By law, boy. By law! No! They closed down the store? What do you mean temporarily? For how long?
I
What did
couldn't
it
believe
say?
it. Literally one day after we
Does it say
filed a
corporate?
motion for
What does that
default
say?
Judgment, they permanently closed down the store.
Oh, they permanently shut it down.
Cool that our plan worked so well, it completely shut them down. But pretty quickly it sunk in that we are not the winners here.
Yeah.
The only winners today is Bricks and Minifigs. Now, there's absolutely no way to hold this store liable for what they
that
did.
employee definitely got
Bricks
fired.
and Minifigs was kind of
After this video came out, for just giving the number alone. That's why, like, I don't give out other people's numbers. You know, I'll ask the person, is it okay if I give this number to somebody? I don't just give out numbers.
So,
like, no, I don't do that.
The next few days, a bunch of negative reviews started coming in of people expecting an open store, but then being met with this.
Oh, that sucks. They didn't even update it? Dude.
Bricks and Minifigs didn't even notify any of the kids' parents who booked birthday parties here.
Oh,
so
that
show
sucks.
Up, they would just have to sit in an empty parking lot for their birthday. If Bricks and Minifigs is too scared to show the world that they're closed, then the only way to let the world know is for me to give them an official closing ceremony.
Oh my goodness. Wait, what did it say?
I guess someone driving by happened to
we
take
stole
a
a
picture
family's life savings. They sued. We lost.
And pretty much immediately, we started going absolutely
yes!
Yes!
W's in the chat!
Bricks and Minifigs is committed. And because of this, they finally marked on Google that their store is permanently closed.
Oh my goodness.
Bricks and Minifigs in Salem, Oregon.
It says by closing the store, we get out of what?
The sign out in front of it.
It's been
having to pay the family what we owe them? Is that what it says?
Still up.
Yep. Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
From all over just to come and take a picture with this sign.
If you drive through Cousin, you may have noticed a mysterious sign appear recently outside the closed mini Bricks and Fig store. Permanently closed, we stole a family's life savings. They sued, we lost. By closing the store, we got out of having to pay the family.
We need the Lego sets back. I mean, at least they got what? That's $100K.
This entire place of business to not pay you.
Well, not yet. They don't have it yet, but eventually they should be getting $100K from this. But it still sucks that he's not. Yeah, he's not getting the 200. It's worth $200K. So yeah, it definitely sucks.
Like we didn't get the Legos back, but I mean we shut down an entire business.
But
like that's almost.
We still gotta get the Legos back.
Yeah, we do.
Why,
We do need to get the
Bricks
Legos
and
back.
Minifigs closed down this store, I am not stopping until we get this entire Star Wars collection back to its rightful owner.
Hey, is this your local Bricks and Minifigs? No, I didn't even, dude. I didn't even know this like store existed until this happened.
I bet you wouldn't believe me if I told you that this is still.
I just know. Listen, if this is what they're having to go through, like I said, with this scenario, can you imagine someone like me if it was my Lego collection? Like, I wouldn't want to deal with these guys at all.
Just the beginning of this Lego story. And if you want to watch part 2, it's live right now on my Patreon at Reckless Ben. And part 2 gets insane.
Everybody just chill.
What the heck?
Video became the craziest video.
Also, by subscribing to Patreon is the movie I've been making for the last year.
Dude, there's a cop car every 50 feet just surrounding us, dude. We were completely surrounded.
It was supposed to be for streaming services, but they all said it was too gnarly for TV. So
of course.
Patreon is the only way I can release it.
Which is
also
wild.
By subscribing, you'll get lots of
because they'll put the most wildest stuff on there already. Why not?
More. Also, if you happen to work at Bricks and Minifigs and you want to see corporate do the right thing, send me an email here and I could really use your help. Lastly,
yeah, baby, help them
out.
out.
Lawyers, I definitely need a lawyer because I am in some serious legal trouble right now. And
for
lastly,
what?
Just know that I will not stop this mission until we get every single Lego back to its rightful owner.
Oh my goodness. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Oh my. Oh my. So this is part 2. I guess after part 1, Bricks and Minifigs respond to the video. And he was going to respond back. And then there's a Bricks and Minifigs leaked email that they talk about. Then part 2. And then I saw this. I saw, what do you call it? The police response. And I guess he responded back to it. All right. So that was part 1. Oh my goodness, dude. That is just insane. Over Legos. And apparently part 3 is on his Patreon right now too. I don't know how many parts there are. This is insane.
Duty.